this is not a typical cruising boat. The Beneteau First 30, it's all about speed, balance and fun. Last year on Boot Düsseldorf we presented Beneteau First 36, which you can find on our YouTube channel. This year we are taking a closer look at Beneteau First 30, the European Yacht of the Year 2026 in performance monohull category. The First range is known for combining performance and accessibility, and the First 30 follows that approach very clearly. It's a modern sailing yacht that is fun to sail and easy to use for charter, day sailing and weekends. The First 30 is built with performance in mind, but without making the boat complicated to sail.
This video is sponsored by TIMEZERO, a marine navigation app built for confident planning and navigation in 2026. You will find the link to the app in the description below.
Guys, we have with us well-known face from last year, Tit Plevnik. Nice to see you again.
Well known.
How are you?
Thanks, good. For the fourth day of the show, after celebrating the European Boat of the Year, pretty good.
The energy level is still on the...
It's still. No, but it's okay. It's a lot of people, so that keep us awake.
Great. Tell us a little bit about Beneteau First 30.
Okay, so the First 30, well, now it's already kind of established and known product, right? It was launched exactly 1 year ago. I think, from my point of view, what it really means a lot to us is the market response, because since last Düsseldorf, pretty much all the time the boat is sold for 1 year in advance, even today, right? Which means that there is that we hit the good spot on the market, and at the same time also not just the market but also the professionals in the industry, so the journalists recognize it with many awards, so Asian, Swedish, Norwegian, then French, and finally 4 days ago the European Yacht of the Year, which means a lot to us, right?
Quickly, cockpit arrangement, key features, what would you
so regarding the cockpit, the main thing is that we wanted to declutter it and clean it of unnecessary things, right? So that's why the standard boat is having German sheet to keep the cockpit clean. This boat is having the racing option with the racing main sheet set up. But the rest we wanted to keep clean, because the boat is having this dual nature, right? And when you will be going cruising, you know, if you have a German sheet system, you lift up the tiller like that, and then you really have clean area, you know, for kids to play or just to sunbat and have fun. Yeah.
Standard tiller for great.
Always tiller, because on this size of the boat, wheels does make sense. The boat is promising sailing, so that's the connection with the sea,
the only thing. The foot base for the table, so
optional
still some
table.
comfort.
Yeah, no, I mean you can have all the comfort. I mean also the length of the bench here, you know, I mean it's more than plenty enough to sit in this direction.
Even for more. Like
and if you are four, yeah, you can. 4 people could still fit in the cockpit.
I could see that the height of the railing is decent, so it's the safety when you speed up is on the level.
Good point, because as I said many times, maybe not for you yet, but speed without control is not fun.
Of course.
So first thing is, this is anyway standard in the industry, but of course we keep it at that level, because so the safety of the boat is important. It's at this point it's important to mention that the boat is having A4 category, so basically it's ocean capable. You could easily, without modifying the boat, going across the Atlantic, which proved by the international ISO standards. So that means that the boat is seaworthy, not just by our opinion, by the certification authorities. We like to have more stability than maybe needed, because this is the key element for comfortable and safe cruising on the boat, right? So the bow area is actually compared to competition of this size, it's bigger. For simple reason, we have very a lot of volume in the bow section in the front, which means that and this width is transferred all the way to the top of the deck level, right? So you do have a lot of space on the foredeck, and much more than on typical narrow, you know, like let's say lake or traditional displacement boats, which are much narrower.
One practical question: where the table is stored when it's not needed?
Under where you're sitting.
Under
this is the locker which you open.
Under this locker.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So it's an enormous place where you would store all the sails and the table and the fenders.
Pretty big storage.
Yeah, it's actually the volume of the cabin on the other side. So it's.
So let's check inside quickly.
Absolutely, there
is nobody now.
Nobody at the moment.
What I like, there is a standing height, even though we are on a 30-foot boat.
Yeah, so actually the standing height is up until here, you know, in this area where you're actually moving around. The idea is that when you move forward, you would anyway, in this area, you would anyway sit most of the time, you know, so it's not.
It looks very, I would say, cozy inside.
Well, thank you. That was the goal basically, because the challenge of the interior here was that we are weight sensitive boat and also price sensitive in this case, right? Because we are trying to do two impossible things, right? To have things light and affordable, which is usually going exactly against each other. Yeah. So that was quite a challenge, you know, which elements of the interior do we need to keep so that when you enter and when you're inside, you would feel cozy, right? It was quite many loops, because if you just do it the way you usually do it, you could never reach this price, right? And also the weight would be too high. So that was quite a challenge in the development process of the boat, and I'm really happy. On one hand that we were able to achieve it, and the other hand that also the market is really responding super positively.
Front cabin, comfortable enough for two people?
Absolutely, because actually the front cabin on this boat is the size of the first 36, so it's more than 2 meters long and almost 2 meters wide at the beginning, right?
Nice deck.
Big hatch, yeah, exactly, big hatch, big doors, right? I mean, we have this magnetic door, so if you would like to close yourself in, that's possible.
Yeah, some privacy.
You can have some privacy
without losing space aside.
Exactly, but at the same time, most of the time you would have it open, so it gives you a feeling of bigger interior as a whole.
Actually it is, yeah.
So it is connected with the saloon.
Nice table.
Yeah, center table, of course. I mean, if we want to cover and tick the box for cruising, comfortable eating and dining inside.
What about this? Is like a fridge and a navigation table?
Yeah, so basically control panel with all the electronics behind. So this is the center of the all electric systems, and then you have the fridge here. So I wouldn't call it navigation table, but you have a little place. Yeah, slash fridge / navigation table /
again
electric panel.
Extension for the kitchen, like we saw.
Yeah, extension
something
for the
similar.
kitchen. We saw something similar on 36, and you know, I mean, again, some small details that
matters.
Practical, that and they matter. Exactly.
They matter. Yeah.
Sink here in the central area. So here in the rest, yeah, this is place for the trash bins, and the stove, double stove, gas stove, with storage space underneath. You know, here we have a drawer. Here we also have storage for all the pots. So we actually measured that you can put enough equipment for four persons. So the volume was checked and it works. I think one more thing that I would definitely like to show you are the crew bags. So So not the crew bags, but actually we call them textile lockers. So one of the things, you know, it's not, you don't necessarily need a wooden locker to store your personal equipment. We found a much more lightweight and at the end also a more affordable solution with these crew bags. I definitely invite you to check that.
Here is the head.
Yeah. So in the head, this is an important part of the boat. Actually, it's pretty generously sized. A big wet locker where you can see it, so to dry the jackets and have a place. At the same time, of course, the sink, the toilet, and also, I mean, you can also take a shower in here because the tap can be extended and there is a drain on the floor.
So basically, performance boat that still has cruising or comfort features.
Exactly. So I would say, as the category explains it's a planing cruiser. I would try to maybe avoid the word performance because also all the displacement, even racing boats are calling them performing. Okay, yeah, under some ratings and so it might work. But the core promise of this, the core goal of this boat is bringing people back on the water by making the boat that is accessible, right, and at the same time fun, in line with the modern development of the sports, you know, because when you look at the modern racing, they are anyway already all foiling.
Of course.
No one is on the water anymore, right? So we believe that the future is that majority of the market, the average recreational sailors will first need to have a chance to have a planing boat that can easily do 12, 13, 14, the maximum with this boat. I mean, I don't know, probably someone beat me, but what I saw so in all the sea trials last year, the maximum speed was something around 18 knots, you know, and we never felt scared. We were always in control. We never broke anything, right? So like I said, so something that's affordable, fun, which means planing. It needs to be and easy to handle, with the interior as we see it, right? With the interior where you can, after you stop sailing, anchor in the bay and with the
prepare
family,
some meal, take some rest,
sleep over, have some rest, cook,
So basically, the boat that brings the clients back to real sailing feeling.
Absolutely, in the modern way, and also for as affordable pricing as it's possible at the moment.
Great. I mean, very nice, very all the compliments for this achievement. And we will be seeing these boats in the marinas all around the area.
We hope so, you know, like there are quite some orders, so when we deliver, there will be all around the globe, that's for sure.
Thank you very much. We will not keep you anymore.
You're welcome. Part of the job.
Part of the job. Thanks for this walkthrough.
You're welcome.
And have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, thanks for watching. We hope you will like this video and that you will enjoy sailing this boat.